what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Nick, here with Ryan and Ty.
What's up?
Alright, so today we have Pearl Jam. Ty, I know you've heard of Pearl Jam.
I love Pearl Jam.
Sounds pretty appetizing, doesn't it?
Yeah, I could go for some Pearl Jam. What can we put Pearl Jam on? Some bread or something?
Are you a wheat or white bread guy?
I'm a wheat guy.
Me too.
I'm honey wheat.
Yeah. Sarah Lee.
Iron.
Sarah
Bragging
Lee.
over here.
Honey wheat.
Sarah Lee honey wheat with some Pearl Jam.
Ryan, have you heard of this band?
I have not.
They are an American rock band formed in Seattle, Washington in 1990. The band's lineup consists of founding members Jeff Ament, Stone Gossard, Mike McCready, and Eddie Vedder, as well as Matt Cameron, who joined in 1998. That was the same drummer that was in Soundgarden. 4 other drummers were also former members, but Dave Krusen was the original. They were actually formed after the demise of Gossard and Ament's previous band, Mother Love Bone. They were one of the key bands in the grunge movement of the early 1990s. Pearl Jam's members often shunned popular music industry practices, such as making music videos or participating in interviews. The band also sued Ticketmaster, claiming it had monopolized the concert ticket market. In 2006, Rolling Stone described the band as having spent much of the past decade deliberately tearing apart their own fame. So this isn't a band that like to be in the spotlight. They've sold more than 85 million albums worldwide, and they are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They used to be known as Mookie Blaylock. Have you heard of that name before?
Sounds familiar, but I don't
Yeah,
know
it
what
does sound
is.
familiar.
So Mookie Blaylock is named after a very good, but not so famous basketball player. Blaylock was a star at Oklahoma, and in his second season with the New Jersey Nets, that's when the band began to use his name because they came across his trading card. The song we're doing, it's from their album 10, and they named it 10 because that was Blaylock's number. Blaylock actually played 13 seasons in the NBA. He made the All-Star team in '94, and he made the All-Defensive team twice. So just imagine if they actually stuck with that name, because they made the Hall of Fame, and he didn't.
Oh my gosh.
But we're going to do their song Even Flow. Now, Ty, you and I know this song pretty well.
I love this song.
This was on Guitar Hero 3, and we love it, so me and you have heard it. Ryan has not, so it will be a reaction. Bassist Jeff Ament said, "I knew it was a great song all along, and I felt it was the best song that we got the worst take of on the first record. There were 100 takes on that song, and we just never nailed it." Drummer Dave Krusen said, "I was pretty green back then." Do you know what that means when he said he was green?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No, the green thumb?
It means like you're new. He said Even Flow suffered from too much fluctuation. He added that it was really tough for me. I don't know why. Not sure why we didn't use that one from the demo as well, but I know it felt better. Guitarist Mike McCready stated, "We did Even Flow about 50 to 70 times." They're all saying types of different numbers, but obviously it was either somewhere between 50 to 100 takes. He said, "I swear to God, it was a nightmare. We played that thing over and over until we hated each other. I still don't think Stone is satisfied with how it came out." An alternate version of the song was recorded with drummer Dave Abruzis in 1992 while the band was recording songs for the soundtrack for the 1992 film Singles. This version was used for the music video, which is actually what we're going to do today. We're not doing the studio version like me and you have heard before.
Oh,
This is the music video version. The band had the music for the song before Eddie Vedder joined, but when he came in, he wrote the lyrics. This song describes the experience of being a homeless man. At a 1994 concert in Miami, Vedder introduced the song by saying, "I thought I'd throw in a bit of street education while you still have an open mind. Right across the street, there's a little homeless community that lives under the bridge. You should just know that those people ain't all crazy, and sometimes it's not their fault." This is from their debut studio album 10, released in 1991. This album went 13 times platinum. That's got to be one of the highest we've done on the channel yet. And by the way, many of the songs on this album were instrumental jams or reworked Mother Love Bone songs for which Vedder composed new melodies and lyrics. And another reason I wanted to do this is because I saw that recently the 20th year anniversary of this album came about. Let's do it. This is Pearl Jam, Even Flow.
It's not a TV studio. Josh, turn these lights out. It's a fucking rock concert. Ready to stand up. Again. Oh, bleeding. Maybe he'll see a little better Saturdays. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, now. Faces that he sees, time again ain't there for me.
Fire, boy.
Oh yeah,
Does it bring back memories?
This does bring back memories. It does.
absolutely. I'm interested, Ryan. What do you think about Eddie Vedder? His voice.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I knew you were gonna like his
As
voice.
soon as he started playing, I was like, oh, okay, now I'm liking this boy.
To me, it always sounded like he's singing backwards. Like you say, it's unique. Give him credit, man, because nobody sounds like that. He has kind of like a gravelly type of voice. I say this in a nice way, almost
Oh man.
Billy Goatish. You know, it's kind of got like.
Yeah.
But I like that though. It really is crazy how he pulls those verses off because it's almost like you're watching somebody on a balance beam or something, or maybe like an extreme sport, like BMX, for example. Like a guy goes in the sky with his bike and he's like twisting and turning and going upside down and stuff, and you're just sitting there looking at it and you're like, oh God, please land. But he sticks the landing though. Yeah, it's like, okay, he did it. So he gets a 10 from the judges. And I can hear some Jimi Hendrix influence in the guitar here. I know you hear that wah.
I don't know where.
Yeah. I feel like this has the attitude of grunge, but it has the heart of classic rock and blues. It's a gratifying combination.
Life again, leaving, looking through the paper though he doesn't know to read it. Oh, yeah. Oh, praying after something that has never showed him anything. Oh, healing, understands the weather of the winter's on its way. Yeah.
That's fire right there.
Yeah, this chorus is amazing.
Yeah, this course is fire.
My God. You know, it really does give you the feel of compassion. Having compassion for somebody who's homeless. It really does. And not even just looking at the lyrics either, just the sound of it. Like I said, I never really dove into the lyrics on this song.
No, me neither.
And I always thought they sounded kind of weird.
Yeah, that, and I just don't even say the lyrics whenever I do the songs. Like, yeah, just singing this, you know, the tune.
Rest his head on a pillow made of concrete. Even flow, thoughts arrive like butterflies. Oh, he don't know, so he chases them away. So maybe they're kind of saying, you know, with the homeless person, sometimes that can really mess with your mind and kind of put you in a mental state to where you're very different from everyone else.
Sometimes when I watch like Ghost Adventures and stuff, but when people go in abandoned buildings, they'll see a homeless person, they'll run after them because it's their home. So it's like they're stepping into their territory. So it's like chasing people away because they've been alone so long that they're just used to being by themselves. They're like, get out of here, go away.
And I feel like they're kind of painting a picture of how people, you know, look at them differently because of their appearance. And it's like, well, what did you expect? They can't shower. They can't go do this or that. Like, of course they're going to look like that. They're still a human being. But then he says, oh, someday yet he'll begin his life again. Whispering hands gently lead him away. So I think it's kind of saying, like, when you go to the afterlife, it's going to be a lot better for you. It's hard to say, like, how much pity you should have for them because a lot of people, they kind of put themselves in that situation. But a lot of people, they didn't. Either way, it's sad. You still want to help them. No matter what, no matter if it was their doing or not, it's always good to help them.
bad signal. I'm dead.
Boom. A grunge classic. How can you not like that song?
I think the drums and the bass are slept on in this song. I know that, everybody hears a guitar and the guy's voice is what draws everybody to Pearl Jam, really. But this bass and this drums on this, that little one, it just keeps it going. Boom, doom, doom, doom.
The bass after the last chorus was...
Oh, yeah.
Bang. Yeah, that was fire right there.
But the guy on the drums, though, he's got some nice little fillings. Like he's just tomming it and everything.
Yeah, and that wasn't the drummer on the original recording. I mean, it's hard to compare this to the studio version. Some parts I like this better, some parts I like that. Either way, it's great.
When it comes to voices, he might be up there for me.
Okay.
Yeah, he might be up there because I like the flow he has, the way he uses his voice. It's not too much, it's just perfect. So I really enjoy that song. And like you said, the drums. I was gonna say something about the drums. To be honest, I was like, I said he was going hard the whole time in the back.
Yeah.
Like I said, with the feelings and stuff, I was like, man, he's going hard back
And
there.
the drums really set up the big moments in this song. Awesome meaning. I love everything about it. And what an album. You might have heard like maybe one other song from this album. Definitely needed to be celebrated.
I almost did Pearl Jam before him, by the way. But I just had a feeling that it was coming soon.
So we know a few. I know some of the hits. But as far as like the deep cuts and everything,
Oh, yeah.
never dug into it. So you guys will have to educate us.
If you don't like this song, who are you? Because anyone like this song. Like Cult's personality. Like I feel like anybody can like that song. This song, I'm the same way.
Yeah, it is
like
true.
anybody can like this song.
It is
if
true.
you don't, get out of here.
Definitely get back to Pearl Jam as soon as possible. Even flow, A+. And finally, before we go, can somebody please tell me why he was yelling at Josh in the beginning? Turn these lights off, Josh! Somebody give me the backstory. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thanks for subscribing and hitting that bell. Peace out.